Alright, here's the bow flattened. You can see it's got a nice taper to it. Now what we're going to do is shape the handle. With a bow like this, it's made out of 1-inch pipe. The handle is much wider than in the 3/4 inch bows. And so if your handle is centered, the arrow really needs to flex around this handle to kind of reduce that, and therefore your bow is going to be a little more consistent with a wider spine range or different types of arrows. What we're going to do is when we flatten the handle, we're going to shift it to one side. And that shifting to one side is going to allow this bow to be used more effectively. The only thing is that once you do that, the bow will pretty much be just a right or a left-handed bow. So I'm going to be doing this for myself, so this is going to be a right-handed bow. So I'm going to go do that and I'll show you how that looks. Here's the handle. I'm going to be heating up this handle right in here and then about 1 inch above the marks. So you just want to heat it to the point where this returns to its normal shape. So here we go. Alright. So here's the handle. Okay, so now I'm going to squish the handle like this. Now, let's see. So for this side is going to become the upper limb of my bow. So what you want to do is kind of look at the handle and visualize how it's going to grip in your hand. Since I'm right-handed, I want the handle to move over this way. So let me do this. So what I'm going to be doing is just squishing this handle, but at the same time I'm also pressing it to the side. So as you can see, I moved it onto its side, and I'm pressing from the side here. But you also want to go back and push from the belly side, because you want this to all line up. Okay. Now what you need to do is kind of go back, sight down the bow, and make sure the tips line up. Alright, so while this is still a little warm, what you want to do is flex the handle. You want about 2 inches of reflex. So you may have to go and warm this up. I think I took a little too long. You just need to even it out. Make sure the tips still line up. And there you go. So now that we've got the handle, what we want to do is just let this cool, and then we're going to work on the tips.